Good morning, everyone. This is your Monday Minute for the week of October 29th. It's actually the 30th today. So I'm starting off the week well here. So I'm going to jump right into new listings here. It appears that we are down quite a bit from this time last week, down about 16% in our new listings. However, we are beating last year by just a tick. So the active listings have stayed there, so things are sitting a little bit more. But as you can see from this chart here, we are significantly significantly down in our inventory from the same time last year, which is going to cause prices to go up. So if you take a look at the same week last year, prices are up 19% over the same time last year. So these are great slides to show with your sellers. And if they're asking, is now a good time to go to market? Low inventory time is always good, no matter what season you are in. All right, let's jump ahead to the November calendar. We'll have calendars sent out to you by the end of this week, but I did want to put a few things on your radar. So November 7th, which is Tuesday at 10 a.m., we're going to do a sales meeting in the Spencerport office, and Dergalis and Associates are going to be there talking about the open enrollment, tax accounts, and giving you their spiel, because that's the time of year that you need to be thinking about getting enrolled in those services. So they're coming out to the office. Then for the remainder of November, we're going to do some collaborative work days on Tuesdays instead of brunch and learns. We've been very focused and had specific sessions mostly every other week. But for the month of November, we're going to give ourselves some times to collaboratively put those into action. We're going to be moving forward with them. So bring your laptop, come on into the office. Let's work on getting people into our Engage CRM. Let's work on doing video CMAs. Let's work on any and all of the marketing things that we've been working on. I'm going to be sitting there with my laptop and working, but Adam, how do you do this with a buyer presentation and Hannah presentations? It's just a great opportunity for us to have some informal working with each other. So a couple of the offices throughout the company have done this, as well as a couple agents in our offices have requested this kind of collaborative work time. So come on in. If you have questions with Canva, that's another thing that you can bring up there. So it's just an opportunity for us to learn from each other and have some community as well. So that's great. Speaking of community, our community is growing in the Brockport office. We're welcoming Ashley Skivington to the fold. Ashley has actually had her license for almost 5 years, but she's been in the referral branch because her day job has been property management in the Park Ave area. She's very successful at that, been doing that for over 10 years, but is looking to make the shift over into the real estate side. And she's very motivated, very excited, willing to shadow and learn. If there's anybody that has an appointment and they can have her come join you on that. But she's also willing to do open houses and all of that. She wants to get in front of people and start having those discussions. So she's on the website. Look up her phone number, throw it into your phone. You know how I like to have people do that. And send her a quick hello text and welcome her to our office. So welcome, Ashley. All right, we're going to jump into a Jimmy Burgess article that was in Inman this week, and I thought it was kind of poignant, so I thought I'd just kind of summarize this article, the 7 mistakes most agents are making, and hopefully we can learn from others' mistakes so that we're not doing this in our own business, because really it comes down to having a good headspace in moving forward into the season. So the first mistake that people are doing are waiting. They're waiting for interest rates to come down the same way their consumers are waiting for interest rates to come down. And nobody has any idea if or when that will happen. So I'm not going to be active because people don't want to buy. Well, the honor roll at the end of each week says otherwise. People are buying and selling real estate. It's just, how much of that pie do you want? Oh, I'm going to wait until after the first of the year to start doing my marketing. Why? Let's do it now. Now's the time to start. If you were at our sales meeting, that was kind of the whole underlying, is that the new year starts right now. If you wait till January, you're looking at March and April selling season before you're up and running. I don't know about you, but I don't want to wait for a paycheck to come for them. So let's put our heads together and start our new year now. Waiting for the market to improve, waiting for more inventory. We don't really see interest rates or inventory improving anytime soon. So this is the market we have. And rather than sit here and complain about it, let's just do something. So let's not wait. Let's be proactive with it. Number 2, making excuses. A lot of us do that too. They're lacking the lack of prospecting calls because agents are too busy. Well, we can get busy doing a lot of the wrong things, but we really need to focus on growing our business and making those calls. They need to be, I'm doing this from 9 to 10 a.m. because it will result in business for you. Not hosting open houses because only 3 people came through the last one. Well, there were days where we'd be ecstatic if we had up to 3 people coming through one too. But again, it only takes 1 or 2 people to sell a house. So having 2 or 3 people and maybe one of them's unrepresented, you're just shooting yourself in the foot, so to speak, if you're not hosting open houses, if you are lucky enough to have that inventory. Okay. And again, buyers aren't going to want to buy because of high interest rates. Listen, it's all about perspective. And we've talked about that before. If this was 1985 and people are paying 17%, okay, that looks terrible. Yes, compared to the 3% that people had during COVID, of course, this feels very frustrating. And it's okay to be frustrated, but let's not use that as an excuse as to why we're not doing business. All right, moving on. Number 3, talking more than listening. I know I'm talking to myself here, but I know that this is something I need to do in all facets of my life. So what's your really kind of finding out where it hurts for our clients? What is it they really want to tell us? Okay, so the best way to arrive at that is by asking questions. So here's a couple of questions you could ask. What's your biggest concern with the home buying process? So right off the bat, before you try to market or sell to them, get some information about what they're feeling about with the market. I'm concerned because of this, or I'm concerned because of that, or that this is going to happen. And let's not paint a bleak picture. With you as their top agent, you can get them into a new house. Another question, if you could wave a wand and purchase a home on the ideal day for you, what day would that be? That's going to talk about timeline, right? And the third question is much the same. Which would you say is most important to you? Maximizing your sale price or having your home sold by a specific date? Again, we're trying to crawl in and find out our client's motivation. Number 4, worrying about things they cannot control. And we do a lot of that in this business. So we can't control how many listings will sell in our market, right? There's the pie. This is what the pie is going to be. But we can control how many conversations we have about real estate, which has been proven to show that more business will be done. You can't control the interest rates, but you can control your activity. Okay, get up off that couch, right? We can't control these bombshell cases that are happening, but you can control something like your video content. Are you making videos and being proactive out there? Are you going outside the box? Are you differentiating yourself in this market? Number 5, planning too much. Ding, 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 ding. I fall into this category quite a bit. This is probably about the 8th or 9th time my family's had to listen to me make this video today because I want it to be done well. Okay, but you have to take action. You've all heard me talk about my story of you can prepare to prepare to prepare. You just got to go out and do it. And you know what? You're going to make mistakes. So just embrace them, learn from them, move on. Okay, so you need to take action. You need to build a plan, but you need to work on your plan as well. So don't spend all this time planning it and then never putting into action. It's never going to be 100%. It's never going to be 100% done. This is a living thing. Number 6, keeping in touch. Realtors do not do this, and it's to their own detriment. All right, I'm a broken record with this, but if you are proactive, the research says that it's over 80% of people will use the realtor they've used in the past, but they don't because we don't keep in touch, and that's on us, not them. And our last one, surrounding yourself with negative or inactive agents. Okay, so misery loves company. So spend time with those that are positive, proactive, and hardworking. That's my plug for you to come in on Tuesdays and to build this positive environment because you will learn something. All right, ChatGPT tip of the week. Give me 5 Facebook post ideas for real estate Halloween posts. Okay, so I throw that in there and it gave a whole bunch of ideas. I think they're great. You can pick and choose and kind of go from there, but you take out Halloween and put in Thanksgiving, put in, the New Year, put in Christmas, put anything in there, and it'll give you all sorts of ideas. And you might not like all 5, but if 3 of them are good, great. Ask for 25 and see what it comes up with. The ball is in your court. You have plenty of things in front of you that you can work on. You just have to choose to show up, dress up, and get up and do the work. That's what I got for you this week. I hope you all have a great week and hope to see you on all of the Tuesdays in November. And I hope you have a happy and haunted Halloween.